Yo yo, Ghostbong here. If you like videos like these, be sure to smash the like, also hit the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified on future videos. If you haven't seen last week's vlog, you can check it out by clicking on the screen or checking out the link in the description below. Now back to the vlog. Sup everyone, it's been nearly a week since vlog number 1 and I want to give you guys an update on what's been going on in my life. Today's date is June 27th on quite a warm and clear Sunday afternoon. The birds are out chirping away. It's been nearly a week since I left my job at the post office, and I've been enjoying my time gaming, working out, and working on the channel to provide content for you guys. It's been a blast, and I know this isn't a sustainable line of work because I'm literally not making any income from doing this. So I've been aggressively looking for new work in the meantime. So far, I've had one interview at a bar restaurant that just opened up at a mall about 30 minutes away from me. It's a super nice place and it looks really cool. It has like a very retro nightlife theme to it. If I can describe it, it's almost like if you took a high-end restaurant with a huge bar and like a brewery sorry, that's kind of weird for me to say, with a number of beer selections, and throw it into like almost like a American Ninja Warrior obstacle theme activities, I guess. I know it sounds a little weird. I thought the same thing when I first went there. The owners, I guess, wanted to get people off their asses, and that kind of explains the whole like American Gladiator obstacle theme. It's something unique that's never really been done before. I guess it's kind of like Dave and Buster's, but instead of the arcade games, you have like a jungle gym throughout. I remember I told my girlfriend about this place, and my initial reactions, she told me it was a lawsuit waiting to happen. It wasn't until like after my first day there that someone told me that they have customers sign a waiver saying that any injuries that are caused from playing around or participating in obstacles, they're not like liable. So that's good, I guess. I'm just a line cook after all, so it's nothing on me. I also applied at a few musician teaching gigs or music teaching gigs, but like these type of gigs are kind of sketch because they don't guarantee you 40 hours a week. I used to work at one of these as an independent contractor for one of these companies out in Boston, and I remember before COVID, I was only getting about like 10 hours. Although it was $40 an hour, it wasn't really worth it. I was driving around to different houses, schools, just to teach like 30 minutes, and the drive itself was nearly an hour. Sometimes I might only have like one student, two students that day. So yeah, that's pretty much why I left, and plus COVID hit, and yeah, I left to go work at Amazon for some stable income. But now that I feel like things are opening back up and the restrictions aren't as strict, as redundant as that sounds, I could maybe jump back into teaching music again. My only hope is that whatever company I work for, they're able to give me like enough students so I can pay my bills and save some money on the side. So yeah, yesterday I had my first trial day at my new job. I guess it's not official yet, but I feel like I didn't do too bad yesterday, so they probably call me back. But yeah, I was back in the kitchen. I worked the morning to afternoon shifts, so I was there by 10 o'clock, and I got out around like 3 p.m. So yeah, the trial shift was only 5 hours, and they paid me in cash, $20 an hour. So the head chef gave me $100 in cash, which was pretty nice. And so yeah, so let me just talk about what I did in my 5 hours there. So I got in and I met up with the manager, and then afterwards he brought me to the head chef, and from there he showed me where the break rooms were, gave me chef uniform, I guess. I didn't have my non-slip shoes on, so I was kind of like sliding a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. I'll probably bring them next time I work. And so because I was relatively new, I just had a couple of the sous chefs have me prep some ingredients, cut some olives, uh, and also cut some bread for salads. And after that, they told me I'll be working the pizza station, and I've worked at a pizza place before, so I was pretty familiar with making pizzas. It's just the pizzas that they were making were a tad bit different. They were in kind of a rectangular deep dish tray with the dough already portioned out, so I didn't have to toss dough in the air or make it by hand or anything. It was already portioned out by the people in the back. So essentially all I really did was look at the ingredients. Also, another thing is because this restaurant is only like 2 weeks old, a lot of my coworkers are still new as well, so they're just like me. They're still learning the ropes and getting used to the menu, which is very really thought out, and it's not your usual diner, just burger with cheese and toppings and stuff. It's kind of more what's the word, diverse, I guess, more diverse. So yeah, making the pizza was pretty straightforward. I had to put certain things on the pizza before I tossed it into this conveyor belt oven, which was really, really slow, but that's alright. Less work for me. So while it's going through the conveyor belt, I can like organize myself, clean my area, and get ready for when it comes out, so I can top it off and send it through the window to the customer. Overall, I don't think it's that bad of a job. I was there for 5 hours, and it was pretty slow at first, but once it got to around afternoon, around like 1 to 3 p.m., it got pretty busy. I had maybe tops like 5 pizzas at once, but I was able to bang it out, and I wasn't really that stressed. So after I was finished, the chef paid me, the head chef, and then he asked me what my schedule was looking like, and I told him I prefer like the weekdays, mornings to afternoons, but knowing these type of restaurants, they probably need me on weekends preferably, and nights. So I told him I was willing to take those days if need be, but it doesn't hurt to tell him what my preference is. And he asked me what my soonest available time to start working is, and if I needed a break at all before I start working full time. And I told him I can do this upcoming Monday, which is tomorrow. So hopefully later today I get a text back with a schedule, also an hourly rate. And because I already have experience in working in a kitchen, hopefully I can make more than someone who's brand spanking new. So yeah, I just want to maybe like take a moment and talk about the menu, because I said it was pretty diverse, but what do I mean by that? So the menu had, for example, a Korean fried chicken burger with gochujang sauce tossed in the chicken. Sounded pretty good. Some pickled vegetables on top of that too, on a butter toasted bun. So that looked pretty good. And another item that caught my attention was a chicken banh mi. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Vietnamese, so banh mi is kind of a French sandwich. It's on a French baguette and has pate, which is kind of like this liver. Usually it's like a liver puree rub on it with pork and everything. But this one, instead of the puree, it had like a sauce. I can't really remember the sauce. I think it was like a aioli sauce or something like that. With some pickled vegetables, cilantro, and some chicken. Another one of their items that caught my attention was the truffle fries, and I didn't get to try it, but just looking at the fries, they looked like some pretty good fries, not your standard steak fries or your soggy fast food fries, but they kind of retained its shape and structure. It looked pretty crunchy. I didn't get to try it because I don't know, I felt kind of weird, trying out the fries and stuff. But maybe like down the line I can try out the food more. Like I wasn't offered a meal during my trial day, so But the thing is, I know that they still cook meals for their coworkers because I remember a dishwasher asked for a burger from one of the chefs, and he made it for him. Didn't really like charge him anything for it. At least I don't think. So down the line, they'll probably, I can probably eat there and try out the food and give you a better explanation or better feedback on how the food is. I got to try out like a few toppings, just to see like how fresh it is, how consistent it should be for whenever I'm prepping the toppings to make sure like they're good quality. That's just what one of the chefs recommended, So I was like, all right, sure, I'll try out like everything on the pizza station to make sure, it tastes right. So I met some cool people there as well, mostly people my age, some older folks too, but everyone was really welcoming and friendly, to me, which was nice. Definitely a change of atmosphere from the post office where everyone's just cranky, working, overworked, and just working terrible hours all the time. So it was a nice change of pace to be in a friendly environment. I don't know about you guys, but I always have trouble remembering people's names. However, at this point, I'm just like, screw it. Like, I'll just say like, hey, I'm sorry. What's your name again? Like, I know it seems rude, but at the end of the day, I'd rather them tell me their name again, and instead of like going through my entire shift not knowing someone's name. And like, if I don't ask them now while I'm new, then I ask them like a week from now. It's like, well, I've been working with you this entire week. You don't know my name? What? But yeah, awkward, but it's fine, I guess. I'm just so bad with remembering people's names. My memory is just awful with that. I can remember other stuff like dates and things like that, but when it comes to names, just right over my head. But I guess my only not concern really, but my only feedback with working at the pizza station is that I noticed that they put cold ricotta cheese on a lot of their items, on the pizzas. Once they get out of the oven, they put cold ricotta cheese, and I don't really like that. I feel like ricotta cheese should be warm, because I'm used to it being like in stuffed shells or in like lasagna, stuff like that. But to see like cold ricotta cheese on a finished pizza is just, I don't know. I'm not sure what they could do to address that, because they don't have like microwaves, or like, I'm sure they don't want to like put the ricotta cheese and like heat it up or anything. And I just have a conveyor belt oven, so I don't know if they can like find a way to like blast it to warm it up or something. But it just didn't really sit well with me. And I told another chef that too, and he was like, yeah, I agree, but it is what it is. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Originally I was gonna talk about like maybe stories from back when I was in middle school, but I felt like a lot of stuff has happened in the past week, with like interviews and getting this job, and my first day yesterday. So yeah, again, thank you for enduring this entire video, or if you've gotten to this point, I appreciate it so much. This page this channel is in the beginning stages, so I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with it really, and how much I want to put out there. So far, I think consistent one video a week in terms of vlogging, and maybe another video for like gaming stuff, that just purely just me just having fun playing video games would be cool. But yeah, again, if you like these type of videos, hit the like button, subscribe, yada yada, the drill. Again, thank you again, and enjoy the rest of this clip of us playing Apex. Alright, peace, love you.
Yo, that's Dash. That's Dash.